People can be cruel. They called her a gold digger. They said, she's only in it for the money, or she just wants to be famous. But the truth is, this love story is nothing like what they imagined.
My name is David Mugo.
My name is David Mugo, and I'm 37 years old. I was born with osteogenesis imperfecta, a rare condition that makes my bones fragile and slows my growth. My life hasn't been easy. Over the years, I've endured countless fractures. But despite all that, I found love in the most unexpected way.
My name is Patricia Jerry Gitonga. I'm married to David Mugo Chokuna, and I love God. I am a firstborn in a family of 7 girls. I went to school. I have done my 844.
David's journey was never about pity. It was about resilience and hope. And when he first saw Patricia, something told him he had to try, no matter the odds.
Nikapata mpenzi.
When I first saw her, I knew I had to approach her. But it wasn't easy. Patricia was the kind of woman everyone admired. Even my friends had their eyes on her. The chance of rejection, 99%. But I told myself, I've faced rejection before. What's one more time?
We were going on a youth conference, a national one. We were going to Nairobi, Kitengera. We prepared and went the day because it was in April, and the things went well, and the conference was planned well, and the day came and we went to Kitengela for the National Youth Conference. We went there, we had the conference. During the second last day of the conference, David asked if I can be his spouse, if I can marry him, I can become his wife. And then I accepted and told him if it is the will of God, let it be. So, but because my life has been built on faith, I told him that God will, if it is the will of God, let it be. So the conference ended well. And everybody went back to his or her and her home. I had invited him together with his friend who is handicapped, and we went and had the conference well, and then we went home. After going home, I went and told my pastor that I had found a spouse, but the pastor did not take that story with a good will.
Most relationships take time. Dates, conversations, gradual understanding. But David and Patricia, their story was different from the very start. Even though I wasn't what she might have expected, she gave me a chance. We started talking, sharing stories, and getting to know each other. She didn't judge me for my appearance or my past heartbreak. I told her about the woman I loved before, who left me without a word to marry someone richer and more handsome. Patricia didn't just listen, she understood. But love isn't just about the two of you. There are families to win over, cultural expectations to navigate, and sometimes outright disapproval. When I introduced her to my family, they were overjoyed. They never thought I'd find someone who would love me unconditionally. But when it came to Patricia's family, it was a different story. Her parents didn't approve of me.
I told them about David and told them about my love story. So they said they took time, talked to my mother, and convinced her to accept my relationship with David. And it was a challenging time because we could use a lot of money on bus fare to go to my grandmother's place, to my mother's place, so looking for solution to see if my mother can accept David to be my spouse, to be my husband.
Patricia made the boldest decision of her life. She chose David against all odds, and eventually her family came around.
Kama vile mke wangu amesema.
One evening, she called me with the best news of my life. She said, "My parents said yes." And then she added, "The wedding, it's happening soon." I could barely believe it. It was the happiest moment of my life. Their wedding wasn't just a celebration of love. It was a triumph over every doubt, every critic, and every challenge. But the world wouldn't let them celebrate in peace.
Ingawa watu hawafurahi ndoa yetu.
Our story went viral, and with that came a flood of negativity. People asked the most invasive questions, especially about our intimacy. They doubted us, mocked us, and tried to tear us down. But we decided to stand strong. And guess what? They were wrong. I can make her pregnant. And I did. Not once, but twice. We now have 2 beautiful children. David and Patricia's love isn't just about romance. It's about courage, resilience, and breaking every stereotype.
Kwa hivyo sisi tunapendana, we love each other.
Patricia isn't a gold digger. She's a gift from God. She works tirelessly to care for our family and never complains. And as for me, I've found my calling in music. I sing to praise God and inspire others. My voice is my strength. David's bones may be fragile, but his heart is unbreakable. Patricia's love may have been tested, but it has never wavered. Together, they've built a life filled with love, faith, and resilience. Their story reminds us of one simple truth. True love doesn't need wealth, luxury, or perfection. It only needs 2 hearts willing to fight for each other.
By that time, when we were preparing for our wedding, through the time of our love story, when we were preparing for wedding, I had friends. When I introduced David to them, they ran away and stopped being my friends. When I could call them, they could not answer. They could not want my company because they could look at David and look at me and see as if I have become mad. But I could tell them that David is my choice. It is better to live without friends but have David in my life. Even my relatives, most of them could look at me and see as if I'm not sane because of my choice. Many of them could say that I want to take advantage of David, but I could tell them it is about true love.
Na usikae limit hata.
Check out my songs on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel and let's spread a message of hope together. Their journey is far from ordinary, but it's a testament to the power of love, faith, and determination. David and Patricia didn't just beat the odds, they rewrote the rules.